All right, so here we go, chicos. We are going to talk right now about conjugating. Mostly today, right? Before we focused a lot on our AR verbs. And those are verbs that end in AR, like hablar, practicar, right? Today we're going to focus a lot on ER verbs and IR verbs, okay? ER verbs are going to be verbs that end in ER. Comer, beber, correr, right? Changing it from to something to I, you, he, she, right? IR verbs. A new one we learned, compartir, to share. So like not saying to share, but I share, you share, he shares. All right, here we go. So this should look pretty familiar, right? All right, this is what's going to help us. That tells us where to start. So yo, box 1, boom, I go over there. Here, it doesn't really matter what color I choose because they're all the same. But how do you know which color to choose? You look at your ending of your infinitive, your verb, right? This one's an ER, so it tells me I use ER. So my new ending is O. Okay, so I call this chop and swap. So you're chopping off your ER and you're swapping your ending. So yo leo doesn't mean to read, I to read. It means I read. All right, here we go. Same pattern. Nosotros tells me where to start. Boom, I'm up here. All right, now I'm go over there. Oof, now it really matters because there's 3 different endings. How do I know which one to choose? Doop, doop. Look at here. Look down. What is the infinitive? What ending does the infinitive have? This one has IR, right? So I got to use my IR, so I'm going to use yellow. Okay, so chop and swap. Escribir, chop off the IR and switch it with the ending it told us to. Escribimos. And now it says we write. All right, here we go. Find that rhythm. 2. Boom. I'm going to go right up here, box 2. That means I'm over here in box 2. Compartir is an IR verb, means to share. We want it to say you share. So we're going to chop and swap, right? And we're going to put compartir. We're going to cross out. We're going to chop and swap. So we're going to take away the IR and switch it with ES. Compartes, you share. Okay, here we see vosotros, right? That's going to be box 5. Go to box 5 over here. 3 different endings. Which one am I going to do? ER. So I'm in the orangish colored one, so it's going to be ice, right? So now I chop and swap. Leer, chop and swap. Now it means you guys read. All right, comprender and el, understand. He understands. So find el right there. Go to box 3 again. Comprender is an ER verb, so I'm in my orange endings, right? So it's going to be an E. So chop and swap. Comprender. Chop off ER and switch with E. And now it says he understands. Okay, comer. Comer, to eat. It's an ER verb, so I know I'm going to be in the orange colors. All right, what box does that put me in? 3. So I'll go to box 3 over here. It's an ER, we already said that, so I'm going to use an E. Chop and swap, comer. Chop off the ER, swap in the E. Ella come, she eats. All right. Correr, to run, and it says usted, which is you formal. So we're trying to say you run. Okay? All right. So Usted, box 3, another er verb, orange ending e. Okay, so chop and swap, correr, chop off the er and change it with an e, corre, you run. All right, last one, chicos. Okay, ustedes and escribir. Okay, ustedes, find it on here. There it is, box 6. Go to box 6 over here. Okay, which one am I going to choose? It's an IR verb. So I need my IR yellow ending, so it's going to be N. Okay. Escribir, chop and swap. Take off the IR and switch it with EN. Escriben. You guys write. Thank you. Adios, chicos. Gracias.